They thought it was over. On September 1st, the Detroit Tigers had a 99.8% chance to win the AL Central, and for weeks that number barely budged. Fast forward 2 weeks and the standings look like a different sport. The Cleveland Guardians, who were 15 half games back in July, have ripped off a stretch so hot it's turning history books upside down. What started as a routine late-season cruise for Detroit has become a stomach-churning collapse, and Cleveland's surge may be the single greatest comeback in modern MLB division play. How did this happen so fast? First, pitching. The Guardians staff has locked in at the most crucial time, giving up almost nothing while the Tigers' arms have cratered. In the recent stretch, Cleveland has surrendered a league-low number of earned runs, turning previously modest outings into dominant wins. A good pitching creates momentum. Momentum breeds confidence. One pitch at a time, the Guardians found their groove and never let go. Second, Detroit forgot how to score. Once a reliable offense, the Tigers have gone cold at the plate during this free fall, managing more than 3 runs in a game just a handful of times over the skid. Timing evaporated, big innings vanished, and the lineup that looked untouchable in early September began to swing at ghosts. Baseball is a game of streaks. Right now, the Guardians' hot streak meets the Tigers' cold streak, and the scoreboard reflects the collision. Third, the margin for error evaporated. As Cleveland stormed through wins, 17 of 20 in a stretch that erased what seemed like an impossible gap, Detroit faced pressure at the margins. Managerial choices, shaky bullpen outings, and a few brutal innings piled up. In a month where every game matters, the tiny plays Detroit once made routinely began to go the wrong way. That's how massive leads, even the ones that feel secure, can melt into panic. Where does this rank historically? If Cleveland completes the pass and takes the division, they won't just have won, they'll have eclipsed comebacks that rarely happen in the divisional era. The 1914 Boston Braves still stand as the old-time benchmark, but modern records show just how rare a turnaround of this magnitude would be. Whatever the final outcome, this run will be measured against the great September rallies for decades to come. The practical takeaway: Detroit still projects to make the postseason by probability, but the narrative has flipped. Confidence, or its absence, is a postseason currency. A club that freezes in September is hard to trust in October, and a team that rediscovers elite pitching and timely hitting at the right moment becomes terrifying. The next few days will decide